Oh, Franklin, will you please get serious? We have much to get done. Shall not be infringed could not be clearer. What of other ideas?
Separation of powers.
Yes, that's all in there. Any new ideas or anything we should include? This is the time.
Perhaps we should address any group of wholly unqualified people who would seek to undermine what we have done here.
What do you mean, like a foreign government?
No, a domestic entity. A group of totally senseless people who could act with one mind to undermine liberty.
Sort of like a beehive? One queen and many drones?
Yes, like that. Mindless fools with influence. How would a mindless fool gain such influence? We have no royalty here.
Shall not the king, but rather his fool? A dancing, silly fool. A stage player, perhaps.
But why would anyone listen to a fool or actors when they have the free press and learned people to find truths with no fear of government reprisals? It's all here.
Here. Why, the stupidest man in my entire town. A man who was bewildered as to why wiping his bum with his knickers was entirely counterproductive is now an actor. Why would anyone ever listen to such a man on matters of politics and state?
Perhaps if they traveled from town to town pretending to be the king, people in many towns would think him noble.
That's absurd to me. But even still, how could traveling actors reach an entire nation?
Maybe future technology. Look how the printing press has made available information and opinions.
Yes, but how would an actor do such a thing?
Electricity, perhaps.
Oh, please, not the kite again. I swear you've been off ever since you got that shock.
That current showed me the future. I say this now. The day may come where electricity takes man to the heavens from whence it came. It may even put people far away into the homes of others by some means. You could see a play whilst not even going outside.
This would be terrible. Actors have certain characteristics that would be perilous. Enormous conceit. Narrow perspective. Enormous conceit.
Ah, but this is all theory.
True. Let's deal in realities. I mean, how could a stage player in some future time ever take what I do, me, Alexander Hamilton, and twist it into some mindless, lowbrow silliness, and be taken seriously at all? Right? I mean, am I right?
You know, the stupidest person in my town also tried to be an actor, but couldn't remember any lines. And now he's the town crier reading from scrolls.
What if there were a group, even too stupid to be actors, yet they were just as conceited and self-important? They could present information simply by reading it, and act just enough to have some people believe it. They could be called anchors, as they keep information from moving forward freely.
A group more ludicrous than actors. We really are off into some pure fantasy. We have to assume people will know a person reading information that is all stated in a one-direction narrative. We'll see past it.
I agree. And for that to occur, all media would have to be owned and controlled by a handful of people who all think alike. And what are the possibilities of that?
True. I suppose we'll all have to view Franklin's electric idiots of stage and false news as one possible end and trust citizens to reason. I mean, it's not like the government will control education too.
Yes, that is certainly not in here anywhere.
This is not Russia! To Donald Trump and his pathetic band of white, privileged, criminal businessmen, I would like to say to him, niet, sir, niet!
I know that, for example, the Occupy movement in Chicago will be involved during the NATO summit that's coming up, and the president will be here. I think that that's a very good thing.
Better give Obama props, because what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust.
And we voted, and it was really startling. You're watching these hurricanes now, and it's really not to feel Mother Nature's rage. Wow.
We will hunt monsters, and when we are at a loss amidst the hypocrisy and the casual violence of certain individuals and institutions, we will, as per Chief Jim Hopper, punch some people in the face when they seek to destroy the weak and the disenfranchised and the marginalized. And we will do it all with soul, with heart, and with joy. We thank you for this responsibility. Thank you.
to abandon the divisive, racist, misogynist, ignorant plans it's trumpeting and lead us with intelligence and compassion.
I think a socialist egalitarian system based on the massive redistribution of wealth, heavy taxation of corporations and massive responsibility for energy companies and any company that's exploiting the environment, I think they should be I think the very concept of profit should be hugely reduced. David Cameron says profit isn't a dirty word. I say profit is a filthy word.
I haven't had a conversation with anyone who doesn't like Hillary where they've had anything meaningful to say.
Neoliberalism is dead! Progressivism is alive and well, and we're it!
We, sir, we are the diverse America who are alarmed and anxious that your new administration will not protect us. Our planet.
The agreement currently on the table is the best way to ensure Iran doesn't build a bomb.
Look, we all love our children, and the Iranians love their children.
And we've got a deal on the table that keeps us all safe.